Ahlan wa sahlan Takbir Training family, what's good? Today I'm gonna go through a quick tutorial on how I'm currently benching with a powerlifting form. The first thing that I try to do is make sure that my feet are firm on the ground, make sure they're lower than my hips, because if the weight is heavy, I want to be able to use every part of my body to be able to get that weight up. So I would drive from my heels right through and then bench that weight. Second thing I want to do is I use the sides of the bench to be able to squeeze my shoulders back and down and have my scapula touching so that I'm really tight. My shoulders have to be down so that they play a minimum part when I'm trying to bench heavy weight, because this position is supposed to avoid shoulder injury. Next thing what I'm doing is finding my shoulder width apart. I don't want to be too far out and I don't want to be too close in, because I'm not doing a close grip bench. And you can see how my wrists are and how my forearms are bent towards me, that all the pressure will be on my wrists and that will cause me further injury. Some people use the rings. There's rings on the bar that you can use as a guideline so that you can have your forearm at a 90-degree angle and have it straight. I wiggle up my back on the bench because I'm trying to bring my my scapula, both of my scapulas together, and the back of my shoulders in together. Okay. Now, as I'm benching this weight, I'm bringing it just below the nipple line, and my forearm, as you can see, is about 45 degrees away from my torso. This takes the shoulders out of the game almost completely. All right. So if you've got any shoulder injuries and it's affecting your bench, maybe try this method. On YouTube there's many other tutorials that certify this way of benching. Now, if you're a guy that flares out like how I used to, with the arm 90 degrees away from the torso, for me, I find that the pressure on the shoulder is too much. I don't think I'll be ever benching with my arms flared out again ever. But if that's how you bench and you're getting results, hey man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But just with this light weight, I can feel the pressure on the front of my shoulder, my anterior delt. And you can see just by moving the elbows in slightly, it puts you in the best position for a powerlifting style bench. Okay, this is why I love this industry. There's not just one way to do things. You got to find what's good and what works for you. Try this out. Let me know how it feels for you. Remember to say Allahumma barik, comment, share and subscribe. You know what the deal is. Takbir Training. Peace.